right, everybody. Welcome back to another riveting round of Wednesday Night Fights. We are still continuing that run for Guilty Gear Strive. I'm one of your commentators, Zero, alongside Rap. How you been, Rap?
I've been wonderful. We're kicking off the Thanksgiving holiday with an amazing top 8 in Guilty Gear Strive here at Wednesday Night Fights, and I'm excited to spend it with you and just getting that blood flowing and just starting everything off right. It's going to look real good. So how have you been yourself?
Oh, I've been doing great. You know, it's the biggest party night of the year here in America. You know, like you said, Thanksgiving right around the corner here. So what better way, like you said, to keep warm and, you know, be thankful for the great game that is Guilty Gear. And yeah, I've been doing great. It's been a wonderful year of Guilty Gear Strive events thus far, and still going on strong. Arc Revo's been going on and also coming up as well for the Midwest. So looking forward to seeing some of that action. And yeah, honestly, the rest of the action for Weds Night Fights tonight is going to be spectacular. I got a little sneak peek, little, you know, I'm sure you've been keeping up with a little bit of that bracket yourself too. These players are out here for blood.
Yeah, you see them all there. Adventure, Eli the Curry, topping it off there, followed by Razzle and Breaker Dave, 4 mainstays. If you've watched Wednesday Night Fights, you've seen these 4 go at all the time. I'm excited for that. And then the losers bracket, MFCR and Babusha. Rounding it off, we have Deadpool and Steven Beltran. So a couple of new folks that I don't see make top 8s too often. So I'm excited to see those folks in losers and see how far they can make the run. But there are definitely some crazy strong players in that winner's side, and I cannot tell you who is going to take it all the way tonight. Wednesday Night Fights.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely terrifying, and it's just as spectacular to see as well in this matcherino here. That additional $100 brought to us by Fresh Cuts, so thank you so much for them helping with that pot. But also, we still have plenty of contribution codes. It's super easy. Just click that button there. If you've already done it, be sure to tweet it out. There are additional quests along the side there that can get you a little bit extra free cash into the pot to help the player, so feel free to click on those. There's a Diaphone quest right there. You need to be following Diaphone if you're already not following Diaphone. Get on that. Plenty of Guilty Gear content to watch over. It makes the stream look fantastic. To Matcherino, I mean, you know the drill by this point. If you're already watching up in the wee hours for us East Coast folks out here and you West Coast folks out there, you know, still just fresh off that dinner, fully energized and ready to go. So here we are, you know, Wednesday Night Fights, Guilty Gear.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, and just, again, the level of play has always been just ecstatic and exciting with, especially a player like Razzle, who's consistently performs so well, one of the best in the US, but everyone here can catch up. So I'm just really curious to see who's going to take it to it, because Breaker Dave is always like the dark horse, especially coming out from the West Coast. You know, their Giovanna has been mauling so many people and just been absolutely incredible. So that'll be a fresh, good match when we get to it. But Adventure and Eli the Curry, it's going to be Soul Bad Guy and Jacko. Adventure's Jacko has been a treat to watch, and I'm excited to see what they can do here against Team Look and See's own Eli the Curry.
Yeah, of course, we do see the classic, you know, create a combo from Soul Bad Guy out here, and Adventure out there with the new Wiz character, rather, Jacko, coming out on the scene. And, you know, has been doing really strong here. Minion setup, of course, coming out strong. 2 minions with the classic Venom S play. The ball, here we go.
That's going to be the game plan, right? You want to have all this room as Jacko. Going to get that super little wall break. Should finish the job here. But as a character like Jacko, you want you want room to back it up. You want to have those minions out. You want to keep your opponent as far in the corner where you can like switch your game plan up and have the minions like hold that space. You see already Adventure put in the corner with a great 6 peek of the Curry, get back to the mid screen. There's just gonna be a battle for positioning as both players are doing their damnedest to not get stuck in this corner, which is almost a death sentence here in Stride.
Yeah, and honestly, Eli the Curry is no slouch at doing these chase downs here, able to take some mistakes because Eli knows darn well that Soul can catch up here, and Adventure definitely well aware of it, keeping the pressure, keeping guessing that minion. Nice throw. Wow, the lows already got the shatter and the W right there for the first game.
Adventure putting that pressure on, that's the scary part. is all these little high-low mix-ups coming in, and
Yes.
Adventure did such a good job of it. You see, Eli couldn't even get a burst out because of the wall stick there, which is a guaranteed finish, and that's not the way you want to go out to start the game, first game. But it's the data is always coming in game one. We'll see what adjustments Eli makes, but Adventure coming in super strong.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you were checking out the pool brackets earlier, a lot of those matches went 3-0. There was hardly any additional rounds for the other side here. So this is going to be a nice little back and forth, hopefully for these two. Both of them coming out with 3-0 victories across the board here. But this lockdown from Adventure probably getting the breakout here.
Soul needs is just put some pressure, get those far S's, but a burst doesn't connect. But at least it resets the neutral for Eli, who's got a lot of bar. There's an RC from Adventure, who's putting up the minions. There's a big punish on the uppercut and the sandwich combo. And now Eli cannot take any air hit or even a throw, but Vortex is in. Oh, but the drop, unfortunate. Big opportunity, but we're still in there.
Oh my gosh. Another Vortex to finish it up. Look, the last one was a mistake. I got to make sure I end the combo with the Vortex. That's how it's got to be. Eli the Curry picking it up.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, the run under, getting the punish in the air fireball. Just like putting like slight negative frames and doing the uppercut, the classic just, you think you'll take your turn, but it gets denied because the way of RC functionality makes you able to really steal it back. And Eli turning this really good here, using the YRC to get rid of the minion and keep Adventure in the corner.
Nice run up 5K, shuts down the minion. You forgot the bar slash. Okay, wow, side swap here, so Adventure has an opportunity, doesn't care. Eli the Curry throws it out there, Volcanic Viper. 5K from the very tip of the shoe there, immediate burst from Adventure.
It's huge. Oh, that's going to be a huge reversal back, but the neutral jump. No big damage because she is airborne, but it's fine. Eli finds the hit, ties the set up 1-1, and there's that adjustment. It's just navigating through extremely well and just making sure that they're taking their turn and keeping Adventure from being able to set up.
Yeah, and I do like to call back on that mentioning of stealing turns right there, especially with RC functions. You put that doubt in your opponent's mind, right? Soul being able to steal turn, having that invulnerable DP, and also those very scary frame traps as well that that Soul can have. Just Soul has some excellent buttons, no question about it. That's been the one topic that we've seen throughout the launch of Shield to Gear Strive and throughout even today. Ooh, nice DP though, but Eli has some catching up to do. 6D gonna chase down to the opposite side of the corner. Nice Bandit Revolver into throw.
Yeah, he said he gotta play catch up, and there you go. Just again the aggressive. Look at that beautiful trade, getting a full combo of just running up and saying, "I don't care. You're not gonna get a chance to set up. You cannot put all your little friends out. We're not dealing with it. You see what happens when you do." Kind of bring that around, but nice YRC, and again it's so clutch because it just gets rid of all the minions at once if it hits Jacko, so it's such a good tool.
Oh, the run under 5K to get the pickup jump K2.
All right, there we go. Eli with 3 rounds straight, looking to make it 4. Big combo damage. Already half-life gone, not even 10 in-game seconds down. How does Adventure answer back?
It has to get off of this wall. Oh no, we can't be whipping throws. We see plenty of backdashes from Eli the Curry. You say Eli not caring about the minions there, and that's just the MO for Eli. Eli knows the power of Soul, and Adventure is about to get the message from Eli direct.
And the trade does it. The GameStop trade for Eli the Curry, going up 2-1 in this set. And again, it's just relentless, just running forward, just saying, you aren't recognizing that Adventure isn't being aggressive, is just taking advantage of like the beginning of a round to get some space and set up. So Eli's like, okay, if you're not going to come at me, I'm going to run at you, and it's going to be on you to actually stop me, and it'll prevent her from just setting up the minions. So I like that kind of adjustment, and now we'll see possibly Adventure maybe being a little bit more aggressive, to at least get a knockdown to start setting up the minions and get the field put into play.
Burst away right there, getting rid of those minions. Nice catch here. Oh, unfortunate there's a close slash. On the opposite side, nice. punch, able to get the connect and the punish off the Volcanic Viper. Let's bounce right back to the wall. The boys are in for a party.
Boys are back in town. Let's go, Adventure. And back in town too with the round, stopping Eli the Curry's little hot streak. And yeah, it's a good job. Avoids the anti-air, so you know, Eli's not afraid to just run up, hit those 5Ks because it's such an amazing anti-air. Great damage off it too, and now Adventure in the corner here with no good way out. And even the gap, beautiful from Eli, scouting that out to punch them.
Yep, absolutely has to remember the minion kick, able to get at least a DP out there, or even a super right through that if you wanted to. But wow, Eli just in complete control of the situation. Nice counter hit, able to kind of reset off the Bandit Revolver, just going for the one. Oh, nice. What a cross up here from Adventure, getting out of the corner. Excellent position, but again, Eli trying to smother the flames here. No spark of hope for you out here, Adventure, says Eli.
It's tough though, because Adventure is set up. There's a damage, there's the burst.
Ah.
So much meter on Adventure. PRC, no punish, but the 2D's gonna get a full combo here. There's the wall break and the finish. We're tied up 2-2. Beautiful use of meter, decision making, and everything in between for Adventure to bring that set back and stop Eli, who was just on a tear for 2 games straight.
Yeah, you know what? You can't let Soul bully you. And that is basically how Adventure is really trying to play this out, really trying to return back to controlling the pace of the match. Jacko is definitely going to excel at that, especially with minions out on the field there, because so much of that set, like you said, is Soul really just kind of running the course, trying to charge forward and really shut things down. Adventure here is trying to slow that down with these minions. Here we go. Wow, can't forget Volcanic Viper, though. That just cancels all games.
And that's been what's gave Eli such good dominance of these, is just getting that early corner carry. Uses the burst like defensively. So as soon as Adventure got anything, immediate burst to keep Adventure in the corner. That should be enough. Yeah, wall break. No, not about the same. That wasn't a wall break. That wouldn't have been a dead Jacko Valentine. But it's not Valentine. It's Thanksgiving, and Eli the Curry about to give thanks to getting to the winners finals if he takes one more round.
Hold on, has to backdash, hold all the extra plates here. Listen, we made too much food, and a lot of relatives decided not to show up because they did get vaccinated, and now you're gonna have to hold on to the flu medication. We got the booster coming out for you. The additional minions out. Now we're moving to shut down off that company. Let's trade sides.
Adventure gets the PRC, and now again has all that room. This is what Jacko thrives in. Having all the space, the minions are there. The wire seed beautiful again. But see, this is what I mean. You have all this room, even though you get hit. Adventure's fine. Adventure's like, cool, we're not in the corner here. I can set up again, and now we have final round of the final game.
This is exactly how we wanted to see this top 8 roll out. No more quick matches out here. We got a ways to go. Eli the Curry trying to put in the hurt. Bandit Bringer out there. Nice shot from Adventure. Immediate first from Eli.
Minions hit and create that space again that Adventure needs. Now he's just playing it patient. Doesn't have the meter yet for anything defensive, but oh, gets a hit.
Yeah, but again, wire seed. Yep. Nice, gets the reversal. All right, has the corner situation here. And PRC, I love the use of resources here from Adventure. Able to get that additional distance thanks to the drift. Yo, the shatter.
Not enough yet. Pixel of Life. Eli's still in there, but has to be careful. Gets a full combo, but beautiful burst to stop any momentum. All it's gonna take is just one hit, but Eli's not done with it yet.
Burst right back at you here. Keep the soul pressure going. Bandit Bringer. Red RC still. Oh, that's the opening. Oh my God. Adventure here has to FD for their lives. Gets the throw at the last possible second here. Oh my goodness. It was looking real scary right there. I thought for sure Eli the Curry was going to shut that down.
What a grab. Eli jumped in with the jump slash, but Jacko just barely avoided it. And the defensive throw, after all that pressure, Eli the Curry was just, oh, he was so perfect in his aggression. With that Pixel of Life, almost made that huge comeback, but that's just, oh, that's a pillow puncher right there. Just turn to the side and, ah. I feel that myself. I just want to go back behind my bed and just slam my hands down because, oh, you hate to see it. But good for Adventure. staying solid on defense, and that was super scary. It could have went south with one big counter hit, but didn't let it happen. Now Adventures in the winners finals. Yeah,
that 2S came out from Eli the Curry as, oh no, we're about to see a full-on combo. It's about to be on high fights real quick here. But yeah, thank goodness for Adventure keeping their cool, especially in so many situations there where Eli was definitely in control for a lot of the pacing of the match and still able to turn it around and kind of readjust, make the pace their own, especially playing, that 5D chess game, that setting up the minions out there, really forcing the opponent to cross paths. We all remember that Revelator training mode, right? The tutorial, dodging all those bullets coming at you. Same idea here.
I mean, it helps, right? Little things like that. It's just so much things to dodge, and I mean, that was a heck of a match, and we'll see if this next one will be just as good. I expect it so, because we have the finest Leo in the land, Razzle, coming in and up against West Coast's own Breaker Dave, SoCal's one of SoCal's finest anime players. This Giovanna has been aggressive, relentless, and just a little bit of sprinkle of Breaker Dave's special sauce of how he just likes to go about it. But Razzle's one who's not afraid to throw you for a loop as well. So this is going to be one heck of a match between two potentially nutty players.
Yeah, I say it time and time again, these two characters, I love watching this match. It's such a brilliant matchup between two really strong neutral characters here. Nice! Awesome. Oh my goodness, that could have been really bad here for Breaker Dave.
I got to trade the anti-air 2D because my sweep can hit you pretty good airborne.
Slash
pretty good one.
Yeah.
There's no burst on Razzle's side. There's all this meter resources right now for Breaker Dave, but nice XP. Wake up super, but I think he was behind.
Back.
Oh,
yep. Oh no, in a trade full screen, it's still immediate burst though. Nice 6P. Quick take up, nice. Respecting the flash kick here and gaining this opportunity for the shatter. Will it be enough? It is going to be exactly enough what we need here to close that out.
That was one heck of a dash up close slash. Red Razzle jumping up, managed to get an anti-air with a move that doesn't even have invulnerability. Breaker Dave's feeling that round. Here comes that pressure, messes up the empty jump throw in the corner here. Razzle breaking the wall with a lot of meter, and it's going to be scary because now Leo has the wing position. Has all these resources. Yep. There's one hit. It's going to extra credit, but drops the combo.
5K, or jump K, excuse me. Yo, we block it. YRC, get back over there, and unfortunately, YRC was blocked. Razzle able to recover here.
Yeah, even on air block, YRC is still pretty punishable. So Razzle catching that, nice XP, counter hit overhead, big damage into the corner we go. Breaker Dave denying it with a burst, just so we can reset the situation and try to get something going. Oh, the whip grab! RC, Razzle being tricky with it, I like it.
And off to the corner we go. Overhead to block, suspend that FD. Go on, Breaker Dave, we don't want the reversal, says Razzle, okay?
Nice finish.
Yeah.
Just in and out, little shimmies here and there. Razzle did a good job of just dangling the thread of hope. Breaker Dave reached for it, and Razzle just snatched it right back with a nice finish on game one. But again, this is feeling like the last set, super close because both players are just super strong.
Yeah. Just dangle it out there. Oh, you almost had it. You were right there. It was a real nice effort, but I'm still going to take this W here. Breaker Dave still had a lot of excellent reads, like you said, and it's hard to choose who's going to come out on top here, and it's a great start here for Razzle. The bounce off the wall. Let's get close to turbulence.
Not even 10 game seconds. You have a wall break. Lead with all this meter. Look at that. Just DP-RC, and they're going to get enough bar for another RC, but the burst there from Breaker Dave. Shut down some momentum. Get a little thing going, but you see Breaker Dave doesn't even have half bar yet because of just how much it's all been the Razzle show. But here we go.
Okay, caught the throw. DP was coming out here from Razzle. There's another throw. Here we go. Takes out throw setups left and right. Blue RC goes double over.
And almost had the combo, but little drop, giving Razzle a chance to bring it back. But the supers are gonna connect. Bingo. I thought that's smart because that's the string of slash heavy slash that Leo can kind of go back and forth. He can go back to heavy slash after heavy slash, just keep looping until he pushes you away. So good call out from Breaker Dave to take that round.
Oh no, let go of block for just a fraction of a second there. Gonna get shattered right through, back turn, overdrive, hard knockdown. Razzle able to get another opportunity, goes for the ankles.
Does it again. Blesses those ankles. Nice from Razzle, tying up the rounds. Lickety split.
Okay, we'll trade heavy slash, no big deal. Couple 2Ds on here into a DP from Breaker Dave. Big approach, nice counter hit, 214K, pushes you closer to the corner here, has to respect the splash kick here, we know it. Keeping such a strong ground game is really important in this matchup for Gio here.
And that mobility she has paying off. Ooh, punish with the throw, and then immediate trying to grab, get left and countered overhead. Razzle blocks the burst, doesn't use super to break the wall, but this is scary because they're gonna have full meter to do whatever they want, but oh, wait a minute.
No reset. Oh my god, got the wall break in return here. Positive bonus, but Razzle does stand a little bit ahead here because of the resources available. And yes, Razzle does get it off the cancel PRC from the overdrive here.
Yeah, I like that. Have all that bar and say, you know what? We're back in second neutral. Just gonna go for that super, force a situation, and the delayed 2S catching Breaker Dave standing up just a second. It's all it takes.
Yeah.
And it's 2-0, but honestly, it's one of those sets where it's like, it's close though. Breaker Dave is having a breakthrough, but Razzle's just been able to shut it down ever so slightly.
To figure out the puzzle of Razzle here. And the scary thing is, okay, yes, you are going strong with Leo here, but does Razzle opt to switch over to Remethyl in this matchup if you start winning? Which I don't think that would happen, just simply because Leo is doing a pretty fine job, and Dave trying to find the puzzle, the solution to the puzzle of this offense. Starts to even carry to shatter in a second. Ooh, okay, a rare whiff right here from Razzle and far slash, able to connect here for Breaker Dave. Immediate response back to get another shatter, positive bonus. But Razzle's in the lead on resources right now. Has to be careful.
Slash anti-air, there's the BRC drift from both players. The burst, oh, what an RC, oh my god. Breaker Dave trying to bust out and create some space, but Razzle calls it out. And this is such a big advantage for Razzle.
All that you did in that last round here, like you had a blank check available for the 2D clash. Oh my goodness. All right, Breaker Dave, taking down offensive approach. I thought it was going to be a close slash too, but it was a throw. There we go. Nice. Full punish. Should be a shatter string. It is.
Overdrive. Not quite enough. You get the hard knockdown, you gotta respect Razzle has bar and resources with the double 2K. Two quick lows. Breaker Dave not out of it yet, but can they get a game on the board and keep the set going? That's gonna be the tough part. I'm sure that they can.
Absolutely. The knowledge is there. The adjustment has been made, but you have to keep up that momentum here. And Razzle is going to make it as hard as possible. Full stop. Bar slash. See if you can get the return here. Nice jump in. Hold them.
Cross it into super. Razzle with the 3-0 post takes it over Breaker Dave.
It is a clash of neutral and just some real aggression between these two characters here. And Razzle, you know, both players really no slouches. You said it right at the top of the set, right? Both players know darn well what they're doing with these characters. And Razzle has been on quite the tear. I mean, you saw it just the other week. Razzle was #1 place for the Series E qualifier. I mean, those points were well earned, having to go against Breaker Dave a few times in those weeks as well. So this has been an ongoing battle.
Yeah, Razzle's still got the edge, and now Razzle will meet Adventure in that winners finals. But now we head down to the losers bracket here at Wednesday Night Fights, as we're going to see MFCR versus Babusha's more Leo White Fang action going up against Potemkin. So we got
Yes.
the big body versus the lion. Hope you all are enjoying the show so far. If you're hitting up that Macarino, please do so. Use up those codes because these players are playing their hearts out just for you. You want to make sure they get paid.
Yes, absolutely. This is one of the first Weds Night Fights to have reopened for Mexico as well, and Babusha coming from the Mexico crowd with that. Potemkin's a real beast. Babusha is just a terror. MFCR we didn't get to see in the pool streams yet, but you know MFCR has been around the block several times.
Ooh, nice jump into that. Gets out with a nice air dash slash. Now he's putting it in the blender. It makes it going. Good blocks from Babusha's, but you can only block for so long against Leo.
Okay, we got that Mega Fist coming in, and it's already going for a complete shatter. Oh no, missed it. Okay,
did he?
Maybe that was the setup.
Was that a miss? No, sir. Take you to heaven so he can bring you back down to hell. Babusha's with that first round off of the oops.
Did we all just get played? Was it calculated? No one will ever know. That's the power of Mexico right here.
Dash. MFCR getting the counter to 2D. That's nice little damage. And the biggest thing is that knockdown. A nice backwards Mega Fist from Babusha's. And then the Street Fighter cross Tekken. I would throw, you would throw, but I punish you with. All according to plan.
Yes. Okay, we got the drift into Hot Buster for the kill. Babusha is, look, Babusha is going to be a force to be reckoned with in this bracket. I'm telling you, the decision making, the audacity, the goal, the complete temperament of Babusha to close in these gaps, and make Potemkin even more terrifying than Potemkin already is.
Yeah, it's like even when there was just a split second of just like we're both sitting, staring at each other, blocked. Babusha's just immediately BRC'd forward. It's like I'm tired of waiting. Come to me. Potemkin doesn't have a dash, but we got a drift.
You got drift. MFCR just like drift. Leo just blinked in second. Oh, okay, my turn. Now start with the flash kick, of course. All right. Watch out, knockdown. Nice back out from the slide head and a flash kick to catch the other side. Okay, full exchange. Should be a shatter setup here, and is not. Going for the back turn.
CR, that wall break. Use a lot of resources for it. He's gonna get it back with a positive game. I watch that. Babusha has the meter, has some pressure going, but with that RC, yeah, MFCR getting around.
MFCR not shook from the last game. I think we're going to run into a lot of that. I mean, you're at this level of play, you are definitely not going to be shaken by a single round loss or a game loss. You're still in it for the long haul. A couple slide heads. Oh yeah, we're being patient.
Ooh, nice use of bar there. Breaking the armor on slide head. Good damage that wall break too. MFCR with a good call out. Patience paying off. That's what I see. It's just use that to your advantage. Potemkin is going to be a slow dude. It's going to be trying to get to you. Get these whip punishes. I like it. Just take the match in your terms. Even forcing the burst out. Babusha's last chance. But the RC back after the hit. Okay.
Probably getting recognized the hit right there. Wasn't able to confirm, but still one touch will do it here for MFCR. Babusha's in a bit of trouble. Oh no! Just a bit early there on the pop buster. All right, yeah, that block stun just sat out there forever, especially after that drift too, slowing things down.
Yeah, that was nice. I like the idea behind it, and it would have
worked. Yeah,
it was just like a split second later, but then in comes the headbutt as soon as MFCR sees the whiff, and that's just how it goes.
It's the fear, though. You know, that's, again, planting seeds of doubt in MFCR. Every second is a possibility I'm going to get dunked by Babusha.
Yeah, and that's the scary part, right? But, I mean, Leo does the dunking, too. He's even got a move that's called dunking. he's built for dunking. But first
Not
out.
the donuts, unfortunately.
There you go. Gets the reversal grab. Look how much life is gone from MFCR, and you're in the corner here.
Okay, already had the slide head, but still got to punish off of it once you came landing down. Let's just for the kick. Babusha. The first part of the name is Baboo. He's gonna get the bada boom.
Bada bing coming down. We need a Taco Bell gong sound when he comes down like that. Like they did on the I'm Not a Sandwich and Streams. Boom. So good. The damage is so good for Babushas. I like that too. There's that burst. Very popular use of burst in strides to keep your opponent in the corner here because there's so much value in breaking the wall as well as just the pressure coming from there. Look at that damage on that. Talk about that wall break and now just gone. That's it. The jumping with the crouching slash to finish it. Babusha's answering back in a big way.
What health bar? There was no health bar here. You don't get to come in here acting like you own the joint. Potemkin you're dealing with here. You're going to get scooped up. All right, so we're already at set point here for Babusha. MFCR looking a little shaky here, but MFCR is still in it. Like, we're still getting our cross-ups. We're still trying to make this solid approach. It's just one or two strong throws from Potemkin, and that's all she wrote. Oh, slap it up. Stops the run.
Oh,
big counter hit.
It's heavy like that. Okay. You got those long range normals. There's the bait on the burst. No dice.
Oh my gosh. This is terrifying. One hit after another. The flick does get shut down here. MFCR trying to turn things around. Get the cross up. Left, right. Which one is it going to be? DP just in case.
Adversity available. Do whatever they can to put that damage in, but now you gotta watch out because here comes Babushas with the drift. As soon as there was a gap, as soon as there was a chance, beautiful execution. Babushas on that point, one round away from sending MFCR to the dinner table.
You're gonna get an early turkey sandwich out here. I'm not even sure if the turkey's done cooking yet. You're gonna find out in a second. Oh, okay. Come on, slam. Here. Nice DP.
I'll talk about it after. Nice grab.
Okay.
Here's Babushas. I'll make that a point later. But no YRC. That's huge. Try to call something out. Speaking of call outs, come to me. Break that wall. Good damage on that anti-air.
Yes.
Babushas right here.
Big miss. Okay, and now Babusha gets to kind of chill out. You made the mistake. Oh.
Speaking of mistakes, but you know what? There's no mistakes. There's no mistakes in Babusha. He was like, oh, whoops, let me try that again.
Just said it with the whoop. Just picked you up at 3 out anyway.
That is a Potemkin like classic, the 6P instead of pot buster. But the beauty of RC, of PRC, and the drifting, I was just like, let me just run that back, and it worked out. Good stuff to Babushas.
Yes, absolutely great stuff, and it's great to see Babusha coming out here, especially for the Central America scene as well too. So that's going to be awesome to see that running continue in this bracket.
Moving on, another Jacko here in the bracket, and that's really unique. Like I said, this character is, you know, she's popular in some senses, but as a character that people play, not like super duper much.
Right.
But Steve Beltran here, see me in Overture coming through, and Deadpool is a character that still super good, but I think you don't see her as often as you did like initially.
Moving out here, Jacko, of course. Yeah, you know, speaking of characters you don't see too often, it's surprising to see May in a top 8 at this point, right? Like, this is the last time I've really seen May. Like, goodness. Right off the wall, a couple dolphins here. RC, big anchor swing. There we go, nice shatter. Good start here for Steve.
Alright, there we go. God. Yeah, Steve. Okay. Okay, this is just it's one of those little wars of space. Just like with Soul, May's gonna just want to try to push back on the corner of the Goldberg from Deadpool. Armor up. Got a lot of life on them. That's gonna make this neutral so hard for May to navigate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Snipe May out of the sky. The anchor actually carries her. Doesn't even, logically make sense. Defying laws of physics and gravity and everything, but hey, we got Jacko throwing pumpkins.
God, so much OCG damage. This is a good round for Deadpool. And just the punish on the slide. Steve trying to find anything, loses it up, but it's still not too bad. He's going to start this round with a burst available. Deadpool does not have that. Deadpool in the corner, I say that.
Ready for the high dolphin. Big anchor swing once again. This is looking like a bit of trouble here. Now we have the corner.
Nice, good mix-up. Goes for the low up to the minion throw. Deadpool on the offensive. Has the sandwich pressure, but jump out from Steve.
Minion sit up here. Yeah, and unfortunately, Steve unable to react to the minion pickup to start at least. Run up the classic punch it.
Ooh, big hit.
You. Watch out, watch out.
Deadpool has the advantage. Mask on. And then the sandwich pressure. They don't go away when they get hit. This is still good for Deadpool. Goal burst again. Oh no! Overhead kiss. Steve was like, I don't care if you got 4 versus 1. I just powered on through face first, and it paid off.
That's Naruto run, right? You use your face first as you're running. You're not afraid. It shows that you are brave, you're courageous, or crazy when you're running into a fight. But yeah,
that's what you got to do, right? You can't. It is like what we've seen in a lot of these Jacko matches. The opponent is like, I don't want to let her breathe, because if you give her a second to put those minions out, you got so much to deal with, and the minions were already out anyway. They were behind him, so you're just running away from the mob. You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna bolt. I'm not trying to fight them. I'm trying to fight you, and it's just worked out.
Oh, you're just deciding to approach me? How else am I gonna hit you? Nice jump tease. Couple minions from the sky here. Pineapple tries out here, right? We're just gonna jab it out. Go ahead. It'll interrupt Dolphin anyway. Big anchor swing first, and he does not want to take that damage. Nice set up with minion, knockdown. He gets sniped here and there, but Deadpool unable to close things out. So Steve is already looking all right here. Oh, wait a second, I might have spoke too soon. Full meter here as well for Deadpool. Red RC close that out.
Good. Deadpool's done a good job of it, getting set up, and just pressure's been really good when it's worked out. It's just May's gonna have more chance of getting these hits, especially when Jacko doesn't have the homies out, but it's counter hit 2D. It's gonna actually let her set up and have this advantage here, especially when Steve tried to dash in against the homies, didn't work out.
Big anchor swing. The way that this going just works for May is so terrifying, especially when it's able to clean sweep minions, clean sweep the distance to get that hit. Not able to get the full conversion off purple on team. That's unfortunate, but we're gonna get the wall bounce and the W here.
That's fine. I like the attempt on the air throw. Getting the PRC is always kind of a little frustrating. One of those changes they made for throws that really can put a damper on the situation if it doesn't work out. Nice double air dash up. That change that they added where you can air dash, cancel, jump heavies makes May so scary, having one of the best jump heavies in the game.
Wow, almost a melty influence like backdash out of the air there. And able to, wow, get the pickup right there. 2-0 for Steve Beltran so far.
Great May. Just great decision making, and it's worked out so well. And it's tough because remember, Jacko's got like a 6P as like an anti-air. Without the minions there to help kind of defend for her, it's a little bit rough. So it's just been Steve doing what May does best, going to the sky, swinging the anchor, and just challenging Deadpool to stop it.
Yes. Yeah, Steve is coming out strong here. I wonder if we'll see a character swap here. I mean, Deadpool does have another character available to switch back to from Jacko. It currently, I'm trying to remember what that character was from Deadpool. It's just like on the tip of my tongue, but we might see that swap to try to handle Mei. It's just, you know, the way that Mei is clearing out these minions, I wouldn't blame you for that character switch. Taking a moment to think about it, reassess your situation, and figure out how you're going to approach the strategy here, because Steve, it has been kind of, you know, caught in the back foot in a lot of situations with Deadpool, like I said earlier, hasn't been able to close out those sets when they're, you know, at such an advantage here. And Ramlethal is going to be up against Mei, and I think this is a solid pick, honestly.
Yeah, great pick, because again, you have a character that doesn't require as much of the setup. You're going to have some normals that's going to be able to contest Mei, and you have some of the best anti-airs in the game, so that's going to really challenge Steve from putting this on there. So we'll see how, you know, Deadpool can get these adjustments early back to his more original character. We'll see what Steve brings to the table in the matchup.
Nice jump here from Steve to get it away from the explosion of the sword. Immediate burst, though. Wow, what
coming through. That button is a strong tool in this match. It's already paying dividends here for Deadpool. Getting the wall break, going to second neutral, and all this bar here for Deadpool. With one hit, going to super finish the job. But the funky stuff, getting some tickly damage, but hasn't closed out yet.
In trouble, another 6P, should be able to close it out, and does. Put it around on the board, but we're not out of this yet. Steve, of course, was down a round in the last game. Just was able to turn around two round sweep. Oh boy, first right away, absolutely. Great kiss though, gonna keep that corner control. Yikes, activated a little bit too early. Nice interrupt on the dodge.
Okay, pressure's on. The 6P gets blocked. This is good for Steve, who's so close on getting to match point, but Deadpool again, fighting out of the corner. Gets a counter hit. And then we get, corner carry. There's the wall. Doesn't get the break though, unfortunate, but still gets the pressure.
Lost both swords. This is not a good look right now. We got one back at least. Going to drift forward here. Got the second one. In the nick of time here. Here we go. That wrist gauge was a smidge cranked. Not enough skill quite yet. Last ditch effort of a burst here from Steve. Has to try to close this out on one more hit. Back that. Danger's on the way. And the slash to close it out. Deadpool finally putting a game on the board.
Yeah, character switch doing really good there. You saw that whip slide at the end. Nice whip punish with the far slash. And, you know, those normals really being able to control Mei. But the star of the show is 6P. 6P just calming down Dolphins, stopping those jump heavies, those jump slashes. You just have to respect Ramlethal 6P, especially because it leads to Rekas, gets to knockdown, and just could be big corner carry if those connect. So, you know, Steve may have to play a little bit more of a grounded game, but again, that's hard because it's Ramlethal who does so good in that situation as well. So,
yeah, especially in the mid range too, right? Like, because you know, Mei is just outside of the range of being able to challenge a lot of where Ramlethal can really dominate in a safe position. Oh, the backdash. We saw that throw start up right there. The Mei classic. Right, nice. Gonna get. Oh no! Bounced a little bit too far away from the wall there. Jumped into the explosion. Good here.
Oh, wait a minute. That was nice. It's going to get the overhead kiss to finish, but what a sneaky way to sneak out of the corner.
Yeah.
Steve could turn that around and pretty much like, I'm not even be mad. I haven't seen someone try to do any kind of little stuff like that. That's really nice. Gotta close out. Deadpool.
And we see a lot of Deadpool dropping these corner combos here for Ramlethal, especially off like these exploded swords. And I think like a lot of the ability for Steve to kind of make that forward movement is because we've been dropping them. Losing swords in the corner is definitely a rare occurrence if you're really well practiced in your corner combos as Ramlethal here. And Deadpool might be a little bit out of practice since they've been focused on Jacko.
So tough part, getting your bearings again. But Steve not stopped for a second. Nice blocks from Deadpool, not far for any Dutch setup, anything like that. Gets a throw. Finally, Deadpool's turn here with the empty jump low, the cute stuff, the wall break. But the drop, oh no!
And last chance here. Deadpool gets caught low. Steve Beltran is gonna take it. 3-0 over Deadpool here.
Heartbreaking loss there. Deadpool having the wall stick, dropping the blades, the guillotine comes through, but May, too tiny, just narrowly avoided it, got off the wall, and that was just murder she wrote. Seeing Steve get out of the corner like that and get those hits, then that just sealed the deal. It's unfortunate, but good stuff to Deadpool though. Taking 7th place here at Wednesday Night Fights with their Jacko / Ramlethal, running both Valentines. Fun stuff to them.
Yeah, it was great to see the showing of especially Jacko. Deadpool had an excellent run through pools as well. Deadpool is a regular attendee of Wednesday Night Fights as well, playing that Jacko, and honestly shows a lot of really cool stuff with that character. There aren't too many Jacko players. We do see Jacko on the rise now, especially like folks are getting warmed up to that character. So it's really interesting to see all the new stuff that Deadpool is discovering with that character. But
good to discover some Maturino. Just seeing how many codes are left, about 22. Please contribute if you can by following the link, logging in, clicking that free contribution button with the claim code. We have $107 in the bank, 100 of that coming from the fine folks at Fresh Cut. Thank you to them, and check out Fresh Cut's app if you have not, to see some of the latest and hypest clips all from the FGC sphere. Much love to them supporting Wednesday Night Fights, and all of y'all who are out at home enjoying these matches and preparing all that good food for this Thanksgiving that's coming right up. Actually, it's Thanksgiving now for us Central Timers. So
it was an hour ago for me. So
not like I'm eating turkey at 12 in the morning, but I'm already stopped eating so I can make that space, because I am excited for the ice.
You know what? Babusha is also excited to pick up all the Potemkin Buster madness and just gobble that right up. We're going to be pretty nice tonight at the rate that Babusha is going here. Up against Breaker Dave, though. And this is a really tough matchup for Potemkin. It can also be really scary for Geo as well. Any gap under pressure is capable of getting Potemkin busted. And we've seen time and time again, Babusha is ready for that.
Oh, not the hit you want to see. Got counter hit immediately by Crude Impact. Gets a reversal super that time with 100 bar that lets Breaker Dave get a burst off to finish the job. Oh no! Sorry, RC, the burst at the last second. Just
you said the word burst.
Babusha
That's what Babusha heard you. Babusha heard burst and just pressed the button. What have you done?
That was a pretty much guaranteed finish there for Breaker Dave. Kind of giving themselves a handicap, saying, I'm giving you the advantage, Breaker Dave. It doesn't matter what you get, because look at the damage off the counter hit. And now Babusha's making a play.
RC here goes with Garuda. Keep guessing. Nice 5P. Past the faultless defense here. The health is too low for Breaker Dave to try to survive this, and Babusha does recover from that last round.
That was really good reversal there from Babusha, who still has barely any burst after what happened in round number 1, but has shown they don't need it. They took off the limiters, and here we go. They're not neutral again.
Right, yeah, burst actually just weighs down Potemkin. It makes Potemkin exceptionally faster. True story.
Oh no, counter hit again. Breaker Dave eating all this damage. It's gonna be scary because one more mix can finish it. Blocks the double Garuda.
Nice 5.
But yeah, all that room to back it up. Babusha's backing it up with the backwards Mega Fist. And I like that option too, because it forces Breaker Dave, who wants to run in, to have to avoid a move that is like, leaves Potemkin at an advantage, and it's so hard to deal with unless you have that good of an uppercut or you are close enough to stuff it out.
Right. Yeah, it's such a frustrating situation, especially on the chase down too. you know, you have to try to go for an air-to-air there, but the way that Mega Fist does activate, it's gonna connect before you can even get that started, and you're gonna get blown out of it. So be patient in that case, I guess. Like, be patient, chase down to that corner.
There you go. Already in there, but the reversal throw from Babusha's. The goal burst denied. No punish on it, but still good for Babusha's. But Breaker Dave trying it out. Doing their damage here. Gotta watch out though. Babusha's needs that one hit.
Great patience here from Breaker. What?
Heavenly PRC!
Wait a minute!
Using the invuln from Heavenly Potemkin Buster to do the check. Grab big damage off there. Well, speaking of damage, this should be it with Breaker Dave. No, not quite. Wasn't on the ground, couldn't use the super. And Babusha still has a chance here, but has to watch out because Breaker Dave's ready to snipe.
Breaker Dave giving a taste of Babusha's own medicine here with the blue drift to go for a high there. Nice guess there from Babusha. That was the scoop of the century. Nice couple hits down there.
Late air dash, nice. Breaker Dave with the pressure here. And the double overhead, yeah. Cash out, break the wall, get that damage. And this should be just a dash up close to S into mix, but air dash to set up a nice goal burst to punish the Soul Ascension.
Okay, yep, able to get the red RC dusted out. Get the perfect Breaker Dave answering back there.
There you go, perfectly done.
Bravo, bravo. I can't believe that. Heavenly Pot PRC. I'm losing my mind.
There's
out here.
You've only really seen that come from like Faust and Potemkin because like their supers don't go into animations like almost immediately. It's just like the invuln frames happen before it connects, before it happens. So it's just really good tools for them to use that, especially scary with Potemkin, who has just immediately like, cool, I saw you do a move, Potemkin Buster, let's go.
But the speed in which Babusha is reacting in a lot of it's insane. Just how do you move that fast? Like, are you on stick? Are you on hit? I gotta know the tech.
He is assimilated with Guilty Gear Strive. Babusha is one with their computer. They are just thinking their way across these matches. 1-1 tied up here so far in this set. And then anti-air 6 out of the corner you go. Idiot first from Breaker Dave. Reset that neutral, but Babusha's bursting back to just try to keep Breaker Dave in check.
Nice. Oh, big jump in right here from Breaker Dave. Nice in the team. Another falling dust here. Gotta watch for those double hits. That's scary stuff.
Oh, gets knocked down. Nice backdash though, yeah. Close slash from Deadpool is honestly pretty backdashable, so if you're a character that has a pretty solid backdash, you can potentially escape the pressure. Nice dust there. Let's just get some hits in. And catches the backdash, still not over yet. PRC, the damage is gonna do it with the double Mega Fisto, and Babusha steals that round away from Breaker Dave.
I don't understand it. Babusha is insane. Nice 6P. Pushing it for Breaker Dave. Nice TP, but not high enough. Going to get the first bait. Nice job from Breaker Dave. Take that victory right there. And big swing. I feel like Babusha is just calling out every delay that Breaker Dave is putting out there, and good lord, is it adding up. Stop. Stop! Babusha's leading like the future.
We did a BRC for Breaker Dave to stop the momentum. But nice, anti-air 5P didn't get a full version off it, but anyone's game still. Double dust, okay. Breaker Dave saying, bringing out just the low to high twice to seal the round off and try to bring this back.
You're playing on the razor's edge right here. Breaker Dave is so terrifying. Nice, decided to jump in with jump dust, gets a double hit, breaks the armor on a slide head. Nice. That anti-air keeping that corner. Back.
little bit rated outside of everyone's purview. So give us a
Right.
moment here while we get the feedback in just a sec.
Yo,
I swear.
you guys hear me?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, the stream is still on, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we had a blackout for like 10 seconds. No video?
Oh, no.
Yeah, let me swap. Hold on. Yeah, that shit knocked out my PC. What the hell?
Oh,
Oh,
my
boy.
gosh.
Okay, well, the stream is still up. So it's weird. It knocked out the gaming PC side, but my stream side, I have a backup battery generator.
Okay.
So yeah, it killed the lobby. Shit.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
So what happens if I don't know if it killed the lobby. Let me see.
Yeah, that was a juicy
Yeah.
set for that to happen. But I mean,
Yeah,
Nightmare scenario.
rolling blackouts.
Oh yeah, if I leave the lobby, does the lobby disband?
Yeah, if you were the host of the lobby, then yeah, it would disband.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's gonna be terrifying because oh no. I was gonna joke and say that's the moment right there that Babusha got the Heavenly Pop Buster and just ended the game. So I'll see you later in the next round, next tournament.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened was, like I said, the whole house blacked out,
Ooh.
and the only reason why the stream didn't is because I have a backup generator battery for it.
Yeah.
So because we stream like publisher stuff from here, in case the other stuff drops, like it's okay because they can kind of. But as long as the stream is saved.
Yeah, the stream is safe. The UPS saving lives.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I have to turn it all. I apologize, guys. Yeah, so stand by. I'm gonna have to recreate everything.
For sure. Well, this is a great moment to check out the Matcherino then. You know,
that's
check that
100% true.
Yeah.
The links are in the chat. Yeah. Use up them codes. Put a little bit in the pot there. You know, y'all are at home right now, not watching too much as we're waiting to get back in that crazy set, which was tied up 1-1. We have to replay the third game as we go through.
Oh yeah, so that game. Please remind me how many were they tied?
It was tied 1-1, and they were tied in rounds.
Okay, so they would have to just replicate the. So each player should win by timeout and then round 3 just start with like a clean slate.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna give me some time to explain it to these guys.
For sure. Sounds good. So you all heard it here. We're gonna do round 3 of the third game. Gonna kind of put a little bit even. I mean, if we can go back and see like what the state of maybe the bursts were, that might be like the only like big nitpick thing to look at. But
if I remember correctly, Breaker had like a smidge of a lead, and I want to say Babusha didn't have one.
Well, the life part is the hard part. I think burst is probably easier to replicate to start like a clean game 3, but you know.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like I think it was Breaker's burst a little bit ahead, and then Babusha didn't have any. But hey, you know what? Babusha is putting out a lot of surprises out here in surviving some of the worst pressure that you would have to deal with against Giovanna for sure.
And that's Breaker big time.
Breaker Dave trying to figure this out here. Babusha coming out with you know trump cards left and right. We got a couple skip cards while we're at it. You know, you see a couple solitaire cards being thrown out there, and like what game are we really playing here?
I mean, that's just how it goes, right? I mean, Breaker Dave is just gonna want to not let Babusha be able to run wild. Because I mean, like Potemkin's defensive options aren't really there. Giovanna's got some good stuff to break the armor from Slidehead, and just
Okay, they're just gonna restart that round.
Okay.
Restart that round. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna start clean slate from the beginning. They're pretty much even, so they agreed to it. So
okay,
sounds good. So we're gonna get a little bit of a head start game 3, but it's still gonna be high stakes because now it's just kind of one round to see who gets that lead there. Both players kind of resetting too. I know that might hurt Breaker Dave's momentum, but we'll see. I mean, he's a veteran player, super strong inside and out. So if that doesn't shake him, I won't be surprised.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you know, you're right. That momentum is the scary thing of like whether or not you're going to be able to keep that up. And, you know, Breaker Dave, like you said, has been around the block before, has been to tournament after tournament, understands the stakes that are presented here in this set, especially trying to move on in the bracket too. We're on that loser side. So, I mean, this is last shot to try to get that run back again. So hopefully, you know, we aren't too cold on this. And again, too, like this, the same could be said for Babusha as well. Will Babusha be able to pull out, you know, these tricky purple? God, I can't get over that purple RC heavenly pot. That's, oh man, it's brilliant, but it's also like to see it happen is just like, oh my god, like this is the most horrifying thing.
I love it. It's one of those little things that's existed even in like Exert. Like certain characters had supers that they had invulnerability before, say, like an animation would start. So you could like do a super, YRC it, only use like a little bit of bar to do it because like the meter wouldn't take outside of like the YRC, and you just have like a little bit of vulnerability just to have like, you know, make situations like that. And it was cute, and it's definitely a way to sneak around some things, but it's a bigger committal in the sense of meter and strive, but the results speak for themselves. And okay, we see the players queued in, ready to go, so we're gonna have to just do some quick, well, I can't say quick, it's gonna be some 2 time overs. Well, I mean, you don't really have to do that. There's nothing carries over. They can just beat each other up, as long as they don't burst.
No, I think they're starting fresh on this one.
Oh, fresh whole game, okay.
Yeah, third game.
I mistook it as third round, so my bad.
Big jump in here immediate. Let's go for that shatter. See, not even skipping a beat here, trying to smother the flames that is Babusha's out here.
Okay, this is the game plan. Put them in the corner, play strike through. High card, low card. Oh, nice super in between the glue and impact. No impact here. Breaking that wall with a perfect. Okay, Breaker Dave. That break. This way, Breaker Dave. She was taking. Worked out so good.
Oh, it all makes sense now. It's calculated. Calculated blackout. Oh wow. Okay. Goes for slide head. Not able to connect off the recovery of DC here. Yeah, see, I said at the top of this too, right? You have to be so careful of using these gaps in your strings as Giovanna gets hot, especially since Babusha is clearly reacting to a lot of this purple RC. Tries to see what's going on. Nice run up pro Breaker, trying to see right there once again.
I like that for Breaker Dave backing up, saying, "I know you have that in your pocket now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna force you to use your meter and throw it away." Oh, big Sopo Fuente falls over, and yeah, nice sweep from Babusha. Gonna tie up the round. Here we go again. Who can take game 3? Who will get the lead in the set?
wow,
Don't
just barely.
+1 only, nothing crazy on the Shodown. So I like the Babusha's kind of backing it up, and now Breaker Dave in the corner has a burst. I feel like it's covered soon.
Yeah, you kind of have to at some point, right? FD is all that you have left. Meter is rare resource right now for you. Okay, finds that opening 5K dash up here in the clip. Before it keeps this corner once again. Now we're on a positive situation for Breaker Dave. Gold burst, definitely really positive. Off the reversal, going for that shot for a positive bonus here. Nice big opportunity. That should be it.
That is it. Got the early air dash off the wall break. Saw the hit, went right for overdrive, and now Breaker Dave up 2-1. That goal burst on the Mega Fist, beautifully done, just to get all that resource and the momentum, keeping Babusha in the corner. It was just exactly what Breaker Dave needed, knowing that it's something that honestly Babusha could have avoided. So got a little too aggressive with the pressure, giving that up. Now Breaker Dave looking to take one more game to take this set.
Yep, and of course, geez, I'm trying to remember who won it. Do you remember who won first? Was it Babusha or was it Breaker? It was Babusha, right?
Okay, I can't say off the top of my head.
Okay. Nope.
My short-term memory, sometimes not the best, unless I was actively like paying attention to it.
Look, I've been shocked. All right, look. COVID hit through. The shock just went over me. I'm like, oh my goodness. The stream went down. I had no idea what was gonna happen next.
What happened next? Backwards Mega Fist, baby. All that damage from it. Now in the corner is Breaker Dave, but that super's gonna connect. Escapes the corner here. Breaker Dave's not afraid to bust out, but neither is Babusha's. Hammerfall into damage, and now we're in the corner here. Gonna eat a lot of impacts. Oh my god.
I wonder if that's
it. There it is.
That was nothing but Garuda towards the end. Holy cow.
If you air block Garuda, that's like even worse. You saw him landing in the way with no meter. There was nothing Breaker Dave could do.
Opting for that wall situation there. Okay. No meter to go for a super, so just had to hold it.
Great 6P. Very nice. That buff also showing up. That Pot can special cancel the 6Ps, and I don't know if Breaker Dave was meaning to get the ID. But the Hammerfall afterwards was nice little frame trap, and Babusha's one throw away from tying up this set 2-2.
Double dash up for a throw. What a scary situation. Oh, the jump out here. No punish though. Got the DP. There is burst available. It's not going to be able to be spent because of the super. Carrying into the next round, Breaker Dave is surviving.
Great call out there. So Senshei getting that uppercut and just getting some huge damage off of it. Now Breaker Dave with a burst. With all the momentum behind him here, but Babusha has shown just how strong they are. Look at this damage, but misses the Mega Fist.
That's a big body splash right here. Nice block on Pete Knuckle. Tries to get out of the corner desperately. Purple RC continuing to block pressure. Garuda on Garuda. Nice jump in here from Breaker Dave. Below this time. Nice delay into counter hit.
Grab. Here we go. Just playing the game. Strike throw. It's going to be. There it is. Another dash and grab. Can Lucius defend through this? Blocks the instant overhead. She's plus frames though. The backdash misses the Potemkin Buster that could cost Babusha everything. That's going to be it. Oh no. The 6P instead of Potemkin Buster. Again, it comes back, but this time it ends. Babusha's run here as Breaker Dave takes the set 3-1.
What a series of games there, and you know what? I hope that Babusha's wasn't kind of swayed a little bit or shooken up by the power outage. I hope that it was still. Babusha's did a great job in those last couple games there. It's just Breaker Dave turned it up to 11. Continued that strike throw pressure. Really found a groove that worked for them, and it came out on top. So great stuff for Breaker Dave here. Babusha's. I hope we see Babusha's again pretty soon here in the next Weds Night Fights, and continues to compete in the West Coast events. Of course, definitely check out for the Latin America events as well too. It's going to be really big Potemkin to watch out for.
Oh yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the Arc Revo Americas and seeing the Mexico tournament and how well they face off with all those killers down there, and seeing what new faces show up too. So I'm just super stoked just to see every event that I've been watching so far. There's always someone new who I haven't seen before. I've been watching pretty much almost every event for Strive since it's come out. I've seen, as many Weds Night Fights as I can, stay up to watch. So, doing the thing. But man, that was fun. Mm-hmm. Good to see some Potemkin going through it, but even better to see Giovanna making it through. Yeah. So I'm really happy with Breaker Dave breaking out and just, they lost first round of winners to Razzle, so I know they want to run it back and try to take down that just monstrous threat.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really strong match. If they do end up running it back, we still have a few more games to get through before that can even happen. Breaker Dave is looking really strong, though. I mean, I think that's going to be the force to be reckoned with in this loser side of the bracket right now. Looking really strong as far as offense goes. Great decision making and able to capitalize in so many situations. in ways that I think other players are going to have a hard time keeping up with. I mean, time will tell here. Everybody's doing a solid job right now, but yeah, Breaker Dave definitely seems hungry, and it's not for Thanksgiving.
Oh no, I mean maybe it is. Why not? Why
Maybe
not
it is.
Maybe he's just, they want to get the little bit extra money so they can go run to the store early tomorrow morning because you can't wait too long or else it's gonna be a madhouse just to get some extra food to put on the table and just have the best Thanksgiving ever. Now we got Eli the Curry coming up with that soul bad guy going up against Steve Beltran's May. This will be the next match here in the losers quarters, and now let's do it. Early burst from Steve, already got hit and getting punished. That big slide, that can be an easy way to throw a match away. She is super punishable if you block it. And you cannot give a player like Eli any opportunity just to slide a game. That wow.
Full backdash into the dust there. That could have been a big punish here, but still Eli able to get the pick up there. And you're right, like the changes. Oh my God! Wild throw, Red RC finish it up. But yeah, the changes for like getting counter hit off a 2S is going to be really big in this match here too. Especially like it's going to give Steve that moment of pause to throw out Dolphin for pause and see. I mean, that is a part of May's core gameplay, right? But also like. You might want to ease up a little bit here. Nice volcanic Viper, fake out.
And then just throw into that goal burst against the run-up punish. I like that from Eli. Just saying, I know you have nothing left in the tank except for a burst. It was 100% ready. Beautiful stuff. And that was game one. You blinked, it was over. But Eli ain't here to play.
No, Eli is not here to play. Absolutely. Goodness. 2 wild throws in 1 set. That's crazy. Never in my wildest dreams would I see a wild throw in Guilty Gear. Strive? No.
Oh man. See how Steve answers that? They got, May's always got some solid normals to get around it. Maybe a little bit of 5K to do a little something here to challenge Soul's normals. That 2S is going to be pretty solid too, but Eli ready for it. There's the RC. Off of the Bandit Revolver, that finds the counter hit. That's going to be almost huge wall damage. Still, Steve is just kind of unlucky.
Dropped it for a reset and was active enough to get a throw. Okay, Steve Beltran is not knocked out yet. Gonna have to hold this YRC. Shamu's coming out to play, still blocking Vortex out here. Full extension to a clean volcanic Viper. And honestly, the spacing that Eli has been playing has been impeccable. Always just out of range of May's normal.
Good job of it. Well, always getting into Soul's range to get those like 6 heavies or 6 slashes. And just really just call out May for trying to throw anything out early on in the corner here. Slide, there's the punish again. I like that from Eli, just kind of sitting there and blocking. Letting Steve hang themselves.
Out here making some of these mistakes. And maybe a burst on that second Dolphin there. Don't want to take the full string. YRC. Wow, going up here. Keep that pressure going. And again, Gunflame out here. Waiting for the landing on the heavy Dolphin and so just kind of anti-air it instead.
Oh no, that's close to being it. 6 heavy's not enough. Chance for Steve. Who gets a grab into RC? Wait a minute. If they can get the wall break, that can do it. Let's see if the 6 heavy's enough. There we go. Beautiful.
Okay. Steve trying to put a game on the board. Run up throw. The audacity. The gall.
And then went for the low into the overhead, but nice block from Eli, who gets a big punish on it. Steve now in the corner. Oh no, you put yourself back there. You don't put yourself back in the cage when you get out. Didn't even get the full combo on the counter hit on heavy side. It still gets hits. Still tying it up a little bit, but it's kind of spooky.
Oh no, ran right into it just a little bit early on the approach. Eli, oh my God, got the throw. We know that Steve was trying to do that red RC after wild throw. Throw into throw. Didn't you know that Soul was a grappler, actually? Just want to let you know, Soul is actually a grappler.
Yep. That character's been choke holding folks and just slamming them to the ground for over a decade. And that's just doing Soul things, just having some good grabs and making it like this is a character with an uppercut, a fireball, and a command grab where you just have to kind of hold all that good stuff as this character's in your face all the time. I mean, May's a grappler too, though. She has that great ability to get huge damage in the corner off her overhead kiss. She can land that. It's a move that's called overhead kiss, but it's not an overhead, and she does not kiss it. Good thought.
Yeah, it's crazy. Gaming convention. I don't understand. Night Raid Vortex? I mean, what's Night about?
At least it's still called like Grand Prix.
Yeah.
It's just got like, it just got some DLC.
Oh yeah, I got the update here. Just like the uppercut from, you know, heavy volcanic firecracker connected. Nice run up throw. Ooh,
Yeah,
the
close slash. Yeah. And then just baiting out a whiff grab. Eli's on top of everything here.
Oh yeah.
One round away. Just, you know, Steve can't catch a break. Anything they try, Eli's just ready to counterplay it. And it's worked so well so far.
Oh yeah. The movement of Eli has been really important in this match here. Of course, like staying at these optimal ranges. Wow, that's the vacuum of a throw if I ever seen one. That jump J came out there. Nice 2S and get a full conversion.
That's good for Eli. Gets that big damage, gets the anti-air. This is spooky because with this hit and the wall break, it's gonna finish. It should have finished. But the 6 heavy, not high enough. We'll go for 2 quick lows. Eli with the 3-0 victory over Steve Beltran. Makes it to the loser semis.
Eli, notorious for keeping us on the edge of our seats by smacking people in the walls and doing nothing else after. Thanks, Eli. I'm having a heart attack every single time you drop one of those. Goodness.
It happens. It happens. Sometimes you feel like, okay, that's going to be the ender there. All I got to do is just tap him with anything, and then your move whiffs or just a little too slow. You give him a chance, but at the same time, it was just a pixel. Even a trade would have finished the job. So Eli was still in a great position there.
It's that dramatic flair, right? You got to build up the suspense for the audience because it's like, yeah, our hero of course is going to win. And then when it looks like, oh no, they messed up, that's when you answer back, I had you. It's like Goku coming in at the last second, you know, like, oh, Goku died. Put him in the, you know, the ball of healing, and he'll come back later and finish the job.
Oh man, I want y'all to finish the job at home with those Maturino codes.
Yeah.
I imagine we still got a few left in the tank, so please hop on the link there. Just give a little quick 2 clicks to donate just a little bit extra to the prize pot so our amazing players here can start their Thanksgiving off right. And here we go, winners finals.
Adventure knocking down Razzle at the start here. And Razzle just shut down all minions here. Leo and Jacko out here. This is going to be an interesting shot. Just Razzle, again, like you've been saying, in this Jacko matchup, just really trying to force Jacko to be unable to summon minions, be unable to play her game plan. Cross up. I don't care what the reversal was. Razzle's going to blast you off to the next dimension.
Yeah, straight off to wherever that is. But she made her way back. She's fine. She's got the powers to come back to reality, to continue the fight. Razzle just, again, always in the perfect space to just connect these anti-airs, to find the right hits, and just to put this pressure on. There we go. Big wall damage, OTG, get the guard break. Now you gotta guess. Keep guessing. There's the Dunkel RC, and you thought,
the cheeky run up 2T, just okay, flash kick, why not? You had the meter to go for a red RC anyways, so Razzle taking that first game.
That's how you do it. Especially considering like your opponent in terms of adventure is like, okay, I have my chance. I have to put pressure on. I have to do something here. But Razzle's like, even if I don't RC, it's like whatever. Even if you throw this, I take some throw damage, I'll just do it again. There's like there's nothing, there's no fear. You have such a big life lead, you have all that resources, you just keep doing it. They can throw you, probably on wake up 5 times, but if the 5th time doesn't kill, you still got to go do it one more time. So Razzle, I love how they play and just their fearlessness when it comes to a lot of things. But I like Adventure's style too, and I want to see how well they can do if they can make this a little competitive, but Razzle's running away with it.
Yeah, just look at that risk gauge, completely cranked. One touch, and this is bad because Razzle has 50% tension. Thank goodness. Nope, gonna keep that burst, and he's still gotta hold this corner. Yeah, immediately spends for the overdrive there, and because that risk, look at the damage out here.
Oh, what a throw, mate. I think we've seen it all. But doing an impression of dive kick characters, Razzle with just like the run up, instant jump D, getting a counter hit, that was so cool. I want to see more of that. Especially because his jump D is like air dash cancelable now for whatever reason. They just boosted up everybody in ways that should never happen.
It's gonna make it more fun for the person who plays that character. Right, nice jump here. Oh wow, opting for a backdash with go immediate overdrive once again here.
Hey, finish the job. Nice from Adventure on the board.
Just off the jacket. Begin the next round, and oh my goodness, watch out behind you, little gremlins there.
Here to dismantle your game plan. This is really good. This is exactly what Adventure wants. Be able to set up, but 6K comes out. Razzle gets a huge whip punish, not to turn this around. I don't think Adventure was really wanting to go for that. Now it's paying the price.
That back turn immediately into overdrive there. I would have thought that Razzle pushed Adventure out of the corner. I had no idea which side to block either, Adventure. I'm sorry. He gets a little bit of room with sandwiched up. You know, the flash kick, gonna get punished. Immediate burst, though, gonna keep that offense going. Red RC, good stuff. It will wrap it up here.
Nice. Just getting that big burst, having the bar to finish the job. And Adventure was doing everything they could, either get their burst back or continue that pressure. But Razzle just decision making again, even when getting hit, so well thought out.
Right.
So now it's like the big advantage. What kind of adjustments can Adventure make here? When you think about it, they are getting a chance to set up, but there's so many like ways the system is designed to shut down Jacko in the way that if a burst hits, the minions are gone. If a YRC hits, the minions are gone. So like even in a trade, like, we traded off uppercut and like I didn't really get hit by that, you still lose your homie. So it's just a big part that detracts from it. A lot of characters can take advantage of that. Here comes Razzle as a player just trying to end this here and now.
Yeah, honestly, it's a tall order, right? Because like Adventure is trying to get set up, and even when they do, Leo has so many tools, like you said, to just completely negate that. And the way that Razzle's keeping up pressure in the corner, it's just now we have to figure out this Rubik's Cube, getting out of said corner safely without getting blown up for it, and trying to return the favor. And it is possible. Adventure took a round, and Adventure getting this positive bonus here. It has a strong start.
They could do it though. They still need to find that finish there, but Razzle just waiting their turn, getting in. Get some hits, not enough though. Still a little bit alive, but the game of ping pong goes in Adventure's favor.
Good old classic Sean taunt for the win.
2D forced to burst out immediately from Razzle, and a nice 6P from Adventure to push Razzle all the way out.
Over here, 2D knocks minion into Razzle here. Razzle gonna get slammed and dunked.
No,
I guess not. Not close enough to the corner. Oh, that's such a shame.
That breaks the camera back.
Right? Look at that. And it's already turned over in Razzle's favor. Get dunked. That should do it. And it does. Yep. And that overdrive ready to go. That's
Unfortunate.
I'm really gutted for you, Adventure, right there, because had that converted, it would have been fantastic. I think it was a little bit too far for that shatter. It definitely was too far for a shatter if you didn't get that conversion anyways off that overdrive. So, gosh, I wish the wall bounce would have worked out for you, and we would have had a different story.
Yeah, but it's the way things go. Little spacings can mean so much, but not out of it, as you know. With Razzle now in grand finals, Adventures waiting in the losers finals. for the winner of our next match, but they have time to reset it, recollect and get ready because their next opponent is going to be a fierce one as we go into that loser semis between Breaker Dave and Eli the Curry.
This is going to be great. I'm looking forward to this set for sure. We're talking about the cold, calculated Breaker Dave in the strongest of neutral, and Eli the Curry out here with the make-your-own combo Soul bad guy.
Yeah, the creativity is unleashed. Play Soul bad guy and just have so much freedom in all these different hits, and they just make it so much better. Giovanna's not gonna be like as freeform, but the hits she gets already is just super scary. That stuff like just any little counter hit close slash. It's kind of do a block. No, perfect hit.
Yeah,
Eli takes the life off that.
Yeah, but Giovanna looks so cool when she does get her combos off. Nice, able to get the shatter and the round W here. Strong start for Breaker Dave, and really scary though too. Eli getting that reversal Tyrant Raid.
Yeah, could have turned the whole round, but Breaker Dave with a great conversion. Doing a good job of it. So now we got Eli the Curry with an early lead, but Breaker Dave again, no fear on this guy. What is he to be scared of? Huh?
Oh, wow. Exactly.
Maybe that.
When you have a ridiculously fast 5K, absolutely take that opportunity to interrupt between Giovanna. It's safe enough, quick enough that you can do that.
All right, last round of the first game. This is gonna be fun one. Dash up, 2S, the double hits, and a burst from Eli. Doesn't want Breaker Dave getting momentum here, but Breaker Dave finding a way to. Oh, the trade on the uppercut let Breaker Dave get so much damage. Eli finds a hit, misses the vortex, but has an opportunity here with Breaker Dave finally in the corner.
Smart decision for Breaker Dave to go for the 5P because that backdash from Eli was looking for a throw attempt. Breaker Dave jump in immediately goes for overdrive to take the W in the first game.
All right, Breaker Dave not slowing down in the slightest, even with a little bit of a break.
All right, getting back on the setup here, Eli the Curry. And honestly, it could have gone either way. You saw those life bars, right? I mean, just one hit, one more combo from Eli the Curry and Breaker Dave. Also, same story there. These two characters can make other characters explode.
Like so, yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's right, 8 seconds have passed. We're back to second neutral, and Eli was like, thank you for the meal. Can I have another?
Yes, another counter hit. Yeah, you better burst. And it's not going to matter this time around because we're going to pick it up and wrap things.
Oh my goodness. That call out the damage on the 6 heavy counter hit, just round start. Like, I got this move that's unsafe, but it's so dang fast. If you want to challenge it, say good night. But again, no fear on this team. Again, back to business as usual.
Yeah, Breaker Dave is, definitely going to keep their cool in this matchup here. Nice backdash. Find the spacing we're looking for here. When Soul wants to get in, Soul is going to get in. Good run up here. Purple RC to keep that pressure immediately. Don't let another bar slash come out.
Hey, nice OTG. Good hit on the Bandit Breaker. Now tied up 101. Good from Eli the Curry. Round 1 was so much in Eli's side, but then round number 2, Breaker Dave fought a little bit back, but again, this is just back and forth between two of Cali's finest.
I mean, that's a strong message right there to start. 6H, you're feeling some type of way to start that.
Yeah, definitely.
An excellent follow-up, too. Eli the Curry able to get, a grip of damage on Breaker Dave to start. That sends a message there, and it's going to give you a moment of pause in these round starts here. Breaker Dave, though, like we keep saying, unswayed. Immediate dash up 2S.
In the forest too, you got Eli in the corner, but this is Eli the Curry, not Eli in the corner. Fighting with his heart, fighting with his uppercut.
Let's return the favor. Bandit Revolver. It's just swing for swing, tit for tat. Nice. still got the counter hit just enough here. Close slash takes it.
Just when you thought there was a gap. Nice from Breaker Dave. That close slash pretty quick and pretty advantageous. So might have caught Eli pressing the button with that counter hit. Here comes Eli the Curry, bringing it back already with huge damage on Breaker Dave. But Giovanna can turn that around so quickly.
Nice. Get that corner carry and the bravery. The standing HS. Hello? He just woke up. Breaker Dave.
Oh, but Eli's still awake too. You see that immediate 5K on the Soul Calibur, the flip kick just getting less. Doing it close here. Small advantage though for Breaker Dave.
A little bit fast. I saw this. Yeah, I was wondering.
Bit of a risk, but you know, you can't get lucky sevens if you don't roll the dice.
Exactly. Champions make champions. Immediately interrupt with the volcanic viper here. Eli the Curry.
Punish that. Nice. Get to the corner here. This is a great opportunity for Eli, who just sees one more hit, and that's gonna do it with the wild throw. That's the second time I've seen them connect regular throw into wild throw and finish a round off. But beautiful stuff there as Eli was just like, caught you looking, caught you blocking, pay the price with your life, and now 2-1 is the set count.
It's such a set long conditioning on Breaker Dave because Eli has been, going for a lot of pressure, hit after hit. You don't see too many throws coming out of Eli in that manner, at the very least. To go for throw and immediately throw once again, like that's the shakeup. That's, you keep some crazy options in your back pocket because you never know when they might come in handy. You keep your opponent thinking. Nice push back to the corner. Yo, the throw. Breaker's got him too.
Almost a nice punish on that. I like that dash over, avoiding the uppercut, but Breaker Dave still got to the other corner, but Eli didn't take as much damage from that situation as he could have. Now Breaker Dave's forced to block this all out. Just no one likes to sit in this corner. No, this is just the hard part. This Soul just freestyles on top of you. And a burst for Breaker Dave just to try to salvage this round, but I don't know if he has the energy to. We'll see.
Yep. Okay, nice jump in 2S. One more option will do it, and the 2K. See, we did see Breaker Dave earlier really buffering that overdrive when they were stuck in the corner. Eli the Curry saw it coming a mile away, but did not see the 2D. I mean, that's just as long.
One of Gio's best moves. Hard to combo into, but dang, if that hits on counter hit, it's so scary. But Eli's not afraid. He's gonna try to go for an air grab, but nice for Breaker Dave to avoid it by using the PRC. And now just Breaker Dave just needs one good hit to tie up the round count here, but still down.
Followed by that 5K. Really trying to go for these thread the needle movements here, and the 5K. Yep, immediate interrupt. Eli ready for a full conversion there. Nice bandit bringer. Has to be careful with IRC. Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Oh, had to burst. That was the last chance. And Breaker Dave went in so hard. What was their end goal? Triple dash right into close slash, and Eli just punches his ticket and Gio to make it to losers finals. Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta wonder, was that Gio's attempt at running up for a throw? You're right, like 3 dashes, and what was it gonna be at that point? Especially you're 1 hit away from death. That's a lot of risk right there, especially against Soul going for the fences here, and now Soul going back up against the wife. We'll see how this discussion goes. Is it going to be Halloween in November still? Is it going to be Halloween and Christmas? I mean,
it wouldn't be Thanksgiving without a little bit of drama in the family. You can't have like the Hallmark movies without a little bit of tension here. So Even though the people who are in the most team have to just back in there. So we'll see if Adventure can win this again, because Adventure's moveset.
Wow.
Eli to lose.
Yeah, and look at the setup immediately in this corner. Eli is going to have to figure this out. Nice 5K interrupt. Minions are off the table, and wow, the vortex to get through has to be so careful. You really got to pay attention to the ranges at which you're, throwing out minions like that. Nice counter hit, 6 HS there, and whoa, vortex closing out that round here. Good turnaround for Eli the Curry. 5K nice. Version here, 2K setup. Let me give you something to think about here with the scoop, purple RC, volcanic, viper. Nice job here, Eli the Curry. Poised and ready to take that first game. 5K turnaround once again. Eli taking it 1-0 right now. It was looking really scary at the start there. Adventure keeping that corner pressure. 3 minions, all minions really, out there, locking down Soul bad guy. It's a terrifying space to be. Claustrophobia. I can't handle it. Gotta get out. And Eli did figure it out, had some patience there, was able to keep it together. And then that volcanic viper shutting them down too was insane. Right, so game 1 in the books. Eli out on top. Oh, the 5K. How did we get the turnaround set up though?
I like that from Adventure, a little more defense there. Because Eli definitely sped run that first round, so he's
right.
Again, if Adventure can set up, if he can put the neutral in, can get a little something going, has the meter to finish the job on like one good hit. Almost did it. Did an RC, but chip damage I think finishes the job.
Yeah. Ooh, again, a 6 HS start here from Eli the Curry. We're throwing it all. Caution to the wind.
Hey, that's what got him this far, right? You're not gonna bring with Soul bad guy, but just kind of showing out full screen. So look how you're gonna do it. You make space, and all of a sudden there's more people get invited to Thanksgiving dinner than you originally anticipated. More people to feed. No one wants alone time.
Yeah, that's, you know what? Yeah, Soul has had enough of babysitting. Doesn't need any more youngsters out here to follow them or bother them and ask about hamburgers. It's a turkey day. And Eli is going to have to hold that L, though, unfortunately. You're going to have to accept the fact that we got extra relatives coming over. You're going to have to make another plate.
You can't get as much food. So you can't get an extra plate. You got to give all the other plates to the little guys. So at least they're sitting at the kids' table. You know, they don't maybe not eat as much, but man, I know.
Make a compromise.
Soul is definitely trying to feast as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Right, game number 3, tied up once again. You love to see these sets go like this. Eli off the bat. Oh, nice tech throw. Rare occurrence, but always entertaining to see that someone committed so hard to like the wake up grab, so avoid getting thrown immediately. So that was really cool.
YRC, let's shut this down. Shut the fun down.
Oh, not again, the bait. Let's see if Eli can get a better punish this time. There we go. Up to land and gets a close slash. That should do it.
Woo!
Woo!
Beautiful combo.
Yep. Because like last time he punished it, he just did jump slash, but it basically just reset Jacko and he didn't get anything. So I just do the neutral jump into a full grounded combo. Oh, had to burst it. It would have been so much more damage on the end of that air combo. Okay, nice side swap with a wake up uppercut. Yeah, wake up grab. Let's do. No fear here.
YRC to keep that offense going. Eli wants to, wrap this up as quickly as possible. Sees all the meter that Adventure has in play. 2Ds gets the knockdown and full conversion here. Now we're full screen. You're not bursting out of none of this.
Oh no, you're not. Yeah, and just playing Angry Birds, man. Adventure just it's just throwing at it, aiming for the target, and Eli taking all that hits, didn't FD, took the chip, and now Adventure's already set up, has some homies out, Goldberg, so I like that. Gives Eli the meter and removes the minions.
Pirate Brave, yeah, because you set up a minion, you could take the whole grip of damage right here. The 5k, nice conversion too, gonna carry red RC. Let's get this shatter. Okay, first, you have to.
Nice punish. Speaking of punishes, that's huge damage. Drops the 6 heavy.
Oh no. Okay, not able to get the full pickup. Why RC though? Okay, Adventure set up. Vortex does come. What?
Oh no, I don't think Adventure wanted Soul on the left side. Got a punish, but I think the minions pushed Soul over Jacko, ruining the combo and letting Eli wake up with the 3-framer to finish the job. Adventure had such a big opportunity there, but just the spacing was not working for them. Ah, that hurts.
See, this is why you don't invite too many people over Thanksgiving. It's gonna make a mess of things.
It's too crowded, man. Everyone's just shoving each other around. It sucks.
All right, everybody, get out. All right, so game 4, run up 5k. I do appreciate these run unders here. A block the burst.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that. Like a weak throw. Despite all the bad things, still pushing forward. There's the burst off of Eli. There's the one homie.
Okay, purple RC. Where do you think you're going?
2DRC. Gets the knockdown. Nice damage too. Okay. And we got both the minions here, so this is looking really good for Adventure. If you can finish it, but the dust was a little too early.
Yeah. 2P caught by a dust here. Eli. Be careful on these approaches. The backdash does get the counter hit. Red RC to close out the rest of this life bar.
Okay, match point. Eli the Curry ready to get to grand final. Adventure needs to stop this here now. Needs to tighten up those meaties. We're gonna get those little drops here to give Eli opportunity to turn it around. But still also has to focus on that setup. Let's not drop these combos because that's also hurting a lot too.
Yep, alright, well, we got the pickup here. Gonna get a positive bonus. No, you know the train is a-coming. Soul, / Choda, /
There's a grab. Oh, and the shimmy. The train is not stopping whatsoever. Just running right through now. Adventure has all this bar, has a chance. But can they find something? Goldberg's Hail Mary doesn't work out. Oh no. Eli though, stalwart as ever, saw the gold burst, didn't do anything, just sat there.
Oh.
And it's like, awesome, thanks for the games. Takes the set 3-1, and good stuff to them. Just reassessing their game plan from the gate and preventing being double jeopardy. Did not want to lose twice to the same person. And now they had to face Razzle.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be taller. It's going to be another, slobber knocker of a fight. That's for sure. Eli is definitely looking pretty strong right here. It's just now a matter of how we're approaching this matchup here. Soul is a great option against Leo for sure. And I'm curious to see if Razzle pulls out, I'll say it again, Jacko, but I don't think we're going to see Jacko on this run here. I think this matchup is going to be strictly Leo.
Yeah, it's been what he's been running, or what they've been running the entire time. So, that's good pick here, especially with some events right around the corner. So I feel like playing their main character and just getting that practice in, because you don't want to be at your A game. So using events like Weds Night Fights to really sharpen up before them. So there's no doubt about that. They're gonna, both these players are bringing 110%, just like all of you all in chat have been bringing it with the Matcherino, though we haven't quite had 100% of that code usage there. So please log in to Matcherino following the links in chat if you can. Drop a little bit of love, use those free codes to put some more money in the prize pool there. $100 provided from the awesome folks at Fresh Cut. Thank you to them for starting us off tonight. But please, you have a little bit of time left. Make it count for all these amazing players.
You see what I did? I summoned Ramlethal here. This is the second time we're seeing Ramlethal tonight from Razzle. Razzle used it earlier in pools. Now we're going to see Ramlethal out here. And, you know, sometimes you fight power with power, and that's what we're seeing right here. Look at the damage, overdrive. This little cherry on top there for that damage.
Okay, trying to bring it back around. Eli still not out of it yet. 5K misses though, which is rare when someone's that close, but it happens. And the OTG, one of the best OTGs in the game, that Nagaruyuki 6 heavy to finish the round does so much damage. Off the character that's laying down there, it's rough when you're on the receiving end.
Well, you're on the receiving end of this pressure from Ramlethal. It can be pretty tough to figure out how to find these openings here. And, you know, Soul does have plenty of options. Great burst here from Eli, but again, gets thrown back into the wall. Another shatter from the Hyper Beam.
And then just started blasting. Razzle with the hard knockdown, looking good here. And then 5P, one hit. Can't do it here. But Eli though, see the chance, but jump slash too good.
Jump slash is a great button for Ramlethal, especially at that range too. What's Soul gonna do about it? Your 5K can't save you here.
I mean, 6P is gonna be the equalizer. I think that's exactly the biggest thing in this matchup that would help out like that, because it can stop a lot of Ramlethal's, not just air buttons, but ground buttons.
Exactly.
From like 6 heavy and like, or like 5 slash and like 5 heavy slash. A lot of those buttons will lose out.
Exactly.
And really get some knockdowns and force something here. So I want to see a little bit more of that button being used just in neutral, just throw it out of free line.
Ooh, oh no, caught by the explosion. Great call out on the burst as well here, but dropped the combo a little bit early. Still, that corner pressure belongs to Razzle. I do love the micro dash from Eli there to get pushed out of the corner.
Okay. Getting some hits though. Here comes Eli. There's no bar yet on Razzle's side, so where's the Superman in question until now?
Get scooped though.
Grab.
Yep. Dropped it again. Uh-oh. Don't let this be the end of it here. Nice Volcanic Viper 2K gonna get a full conversion. Should be death.
All right, let's go. Eli on the board with the round here. Good adjustments. Again, just control that airspace. Use those good buttons to beat her on the ground, but at the same time, exercise that patience.
Again. Goodness, I wonder if it's just like a... Gosh, I can't even begin to imagine what is causing these drops here, but it's, you know, maybe just timing. Of course, that East Coast timing as compared to the West Coast. Maybe it's starting to hit. Jump in.
Good pressure here from Eli. Needs that round to tie things up in the set here. Finds the RC. Full combo. And a close slash caught. Razzle trying to escape. And now we're up 1-1. Good job to Eli. Again, just one more time making great adjustments and carrying it out after game one. Really good at, like, I think most of the time we've seen Eli play, they lost the first game, except for like I think one set. But they used that data so well to really make it count. So it's just nothing short of incredible.
Yeah, it's super important to make, especially when you have the time to make those adjustments here in the first reset. Like, you have plenty of opportunity to take your notes before it gets a little bit too hairy. 6P, great 6P by the way. Back dash here as well to find that excellent spacing here. Drift to keep the pressure. Let's get out of that corner.
Nope, sorry. That's just your home now. The corner is where Ram puts you up and sets you down. But Eli again, fighting it out as always. Doesn't have really much of resources, but any one good hit can make it the life a little easier.
All right, there's that vortex there. Nice, goes for the clean volcanic. to 6H OTG to close that round out. Oh, jump HS, a beautiful button still. Not close enough for the full block string here. Run up jab 6P, let's get the wall conversion. No burst is available here as long as we don't drop it, and we do though. So bizarre for Razzle.
It's all right though. I mean, I say it's all right, but it took a lot of damage just now from Eli. It was in the corner. It's like when you drop his like Ramlethal, it's not like life threatening.
Right.
You still at least have like a corner pressure. Or you might have one less sword, which is probably the hardest thing to deal with. Oh man, Rekka super. There we go. Razzle with the round themselves, and this is a big match. This is probably the most important round of this set right here. It determines who goes up 2-1, who has an advantage in game number 4.
Push it right back to the corner here. Now, oh, great backdash, full explosion, hyper beam. Let's go for that shatter. Beautiful stuff here from Razzle.
Too. He's gonna get a nice run forward slash. Has this Ramlethal in positive bonus is the scariest thing. Gets so much bar from just playing our normal game. So really good from Razzle to just see the situation, cash out with the super just so they can just enforce these checkmates. And now Razzle 1 game away from being your Wednesday Night Fights champion for the week.
There's a reason why Razzle was #1 on the board for the E-Series placements. So qualified at that position. Eli up there as well, but you know, Razzle puts in work out here. It's definitely paying off nicely there for us. Get that foot out of my face. I don't want this.
Ooh, no punish. A little spooky there going for that. It's heavy, but it's okay. I say that, but here comes Razzle with a lot of bar, a lot of resources, and no fear.
Yeah, absolutely. No, goes for the offensive first. We get out of there with the Bandit Revolver.
Oh,
no, the
big hit.
Yikes.
Good chance for Eli. This is gonna be nice. We just need one more hit to take the first round. That's gonna do that. Staying alive has to make these next 2 games count, or else the run will be over. But that's a great way to start this.
Yeah, we're gonna get those counter hits. Unfortunately, just gets thrown. Here comes the meter build in the corner. Yikes! It's a rough time to go for DP.
Eli smelt a chance and had an opportunity there, but Razzle with big hits, big damage, and now positive bonus. Has to respect Eli, who has so many resources. I say that, but the run-up grab. No,
you can't burst this. This is it. All right, one more touch.
Okay, Vortex, there's the RC. Eli already down a really good bar, but has a Vortex again, no RC in the run-up 2K. Razzle, tournament point.
Yeah. Should be getting burst in this round almost immediately here for Razzle, so we'll be even on resources. Spends it as soon as you get it. Nice challenge. 2S does get counter hit in the immediate burst for Eli the Curry. Now we're just playing even neutral out here for these characters. Nice run up throw. We're jailing out with that jump E. Classic ramp stuff. Caught with the low. Full shatter. Nice overdrive. Big jump into, oh no, could have wrapped it up. Nice read on the yellow RC. Razzle takes it with the throw.
What a way to go down, and Soul just slides away slowly, having been defeated once again, and Razzle is your champion for this week's Wednesday Night Fights, the Thanksgiving champion. They need to put a float out for Razzle in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, float that around, and pay the respects to one of the finest Guilty Gear players in North America.
Razzle demands burgers at Thanksgiving, you know, as a tribute to Ramlethal. That's going to be important. So no one else is going to get it, but Razzle will know, and that's the thing. And we know, because we're all Guilty Gear fans, and everyone that tuned in is also a fan of the game as well. And also, hopefully you're a fan of checking out that Matcherino, using up those last few codes. Get the tweets out there and let folks know if you've already used codes. I mean, there's hundreds of you in here. Certainly you could just do one click, just one click.
Yep.
We'll be thankful for it.
But still, wonderful top 8. It's honestly cool to see a top 8 that had 2 Jackos, right? But again,
Yeah.
what I've always been a fan of, I mean, outside of one character repeating, is just, well, two characters, we have two Leos, but just variety has always been kind of the name of the game. And
Yeah.
despite character strengths being here and there, you still see everyone bring so many different things to the table. So like having like a top three being, you know, Ramlethal / Leo, then Soul, then Jacko, just kind of always a testament to how people are really driving this game. And
Yes.
I'm glad that people will continue to do so, because with so much on the line as there is, you know, every week with tournaments, as well as like bigger picture with like Argrevo, you know, you'd think everyone would flock to one character in a sense, because oh, if it's a bigger game with so many more people with bigger stakes, they're all going to go win on something like that. But no, people are playing what they like, you know,
Yes.
within reason. They're also picking the good stuff.
Yep.
But Guilty Gear is a game that lets you pick kind of what you like and can make it work. It can be a little hard, obviously.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot easier if you pick some characters, Leo. But you know, you can
you okay there?
really
You okay?
make waves.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. This game is a fantastic balance with all these characters. Like, everybody has a strong shot of being able to handle every matchup. Yes, you will have an easier time with other characters, but it is all still very possible with so many of these characters, and that's why it's fantastic. I mean, if you look at the legacy of Guilty Gear in general, like you were saying too, it's, you know, you have all these character loyalists and character specialists that are still playing those. I mean, look at Elven Shadow, for example. Perfect example. Has played Faust in every iteration of Faust being out there. So it ain't changed. You know, we all love these characters. We love this game. We've grown with it. And it's fantastic to see everyone here enjoying it and looking forward to all the new events that are coming up. But I think that does about wrap it up here for us tonight. So, Raph, anything we'd like to say to wrap this up?
I mean, what else to say? Happy Thanksgiving to all of y'all watching. Please spend tomorrow, if you were not working, to the best of your ability, however you'd like, either with loved ones or just enjoying a day off for yourself. Eat some good food and take care of yourselves, and be thankful for all the amazing things that we have out there, all these amazing games, amazing opportunities, and amazing events hosted like here at Wednesday Night Fights by the team at Level Up Live. What about you, Zero? Anything you want to shout out real quick before we sign off for the night?
Yeah, you know what? Real quick, to just be thankful for everyone tuning in. Thankful for you, Raph, for commentating with me. Thankful to Wednesday Night Fights for keeping up the online series going, especially throughout the entirety of the pandemic. And everybody at home, do stay safe. And I'm thankful for all of you. Continue to play fighting games and just show the community why fighting games are so great and why Guilty Gear, one of my favorite fighting games, is fantastic. So thank you, all of you, for tuning in. Enjoy your holiday. We're gonna let you go. I've been Zero. You can check me out at Zero Syndicate on Twitter. Same for Twitch as well. And Raph, let them know where they can check you out.
If you like, at RaphTX on Twitter. You know, follows are always appreciated, but you know, never necessary. So thank you all for tuning in to another wonderful Wednesday Night Fights. Enjoy your holiday breaks if you got them, and don't forget, keep on rocking.
Hey, before you guys take off, well, first and foremost, thank you guys for jumping in, and Zero, Syndicate, Raph, last minute, you guys knocked it out of the park tonight. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
But also, I want to remind you guys, obviously this week was just standard Wednesday Night Fights. There's no qualifiers for Series E. That just finished. Which you see, Razzle is still maintaining his dominance in the in the placings, as he should, because he's gonna have one hell of a one hell of a Series E event plan coming up. But what I do want to mention is that next week on December 2nd, that is a Thursday, Esports Arena is hosting the draft day, so the players will find out which sponsor they're gonna be picked up by. So yeah, this is a first for we got 6 players that are guaranteed to get a sponsor. There's two on standby, but in case something doesn't go through, and other surprises which I can't mention, but it's gonna be a fun-filled Thursday, so you guys get to see like what the process is, you know, get the reactions just to see like who they get. Like, you know how when you watch like a draft day for like the NBA or NFL, like they got the phone waiting and then they're trying to, you know, see what the results are. You know, so it's that level of excitement is coming. I'm so happy for the players that you know are getting this opportunity, and I just wish them the best of luck for what's to come. So, all right, wrapping it up, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys as well for commentating. Have a happy Thanksgiving. See you next week. Peace out, guys.
Yes. Thank you. Later days.